and welcome back to Potty Mouth, the show where the jokes are dirtier and our minds are dirtier. I'm Aaron, this is Blake.
How you doing?
And today on the Potty Cast, it is Friday, which means it's time for another segment of
Shooting the shit. Shooting the shit.
Today on Shooting the Shit, it's the first Shooting the Shit of 2020, which means we are going to go through our top 3 favorite memories from the season so far. We have 54. This is the 54th episode, so it's a lot of memories, a lot of episodes, and a lot of funny crap that we've done.
Yep.
And so we're going to go through our top 3, going from our third all the way to our third favorite, all the way to our most favorite / memorable. First of all, thanks for a great first season. And we've been actually doing this for a year.
Yep.
So like that's crazy. Like we haven't been releasing for a year, but we have been working on this show since January of 2019. It is January of 2020.
That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been a year.
It's crazy. It's weird to think about how far we've come in just this short amount of time.
Definitely.
So anyway, like we've said for this whole week, the episodes are a little bit shorter. We're looking at about 20-25 minutes per episode, just because everybody's spending time with their families, time's off, and we're spending time with our families and getting things ready for the new year. So the episodes are going to be a little bit shorter. This is the last episode that will be standard 20-25 minutes, and then we'll go back to our regular scheduled half-hour, 45-minute episodes starting Monday. This is the 4th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th, 5th. This is 6th. The 6th is when it'll go back to our normal scheduled programming.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's hop right into it. But first, let's start off with a drink and a toast to you. Just cover the logo really well. That'll work. Cheers.
Tink.
You make me choke.
That's what she said.
All right. So the countdown to our number 1 favorite, most memorable, whatever, moment from Potty Mouth. Go into it. What's your third?
Actually, you go first on this one.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So my number 3rd, most memorable / favorite moment was, I think it was episode 20, was spicing things up.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite episodes, just because the habanero challenge, like, ooh, man, if you have not seen that episode, I'll put the link in the description. It is.
It was one to definitely go back and watch again.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was not fun to do.
No,
it was painful. Very, very painful. But it was still a great episode. I still had a lot of fun doing it. I think it was funny to watch. So, like I said, if you haven't seen the episode, go back and watch it. It's before our quality got a little bit better, but it's still a great episode. So, go check that out. What about you? What's your number 3rd?
I'd have to say number 3 would
number 3rd.
I was just trying to.
You go along with it. Just continue.
Yes. Sorry.
You got bugs in here or something? What is going on?
Apparently so.
Okay.
I just like.
Awesome. Good to know. Okay. Now moving on to.
Okay, we need spray. So. Thought I took care of that.
Yeah, you're good.
No. My number 3 would have to be the biscuit challenge.
Oh my gosh, that's a great episode too. Yeah, so we did an episode where we did the biscuit taste test challenge, and we took all of the fast food biscuits that you could get, which there's like 5 or 6 of them, and then we compared them to see who had the best fast food biscuit.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you because you have to go watch it to find out. But
I'll tell you this though, I'm picking the ones that I thought were the most fun to watch.
Oh yeah, no, those were a blast to watch, but they're also really fun for us because they were. I mean,
well, yeah, they were fun. They were fun to do as well, but
right.
Well, the habanero one was kind of a
habanero was that one's hard to beat because it was
fun. It was still fun, like to watch and to do. However, it's one of those ordeals that you just can't do all the time. As fun as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a thing where it was if we got 2,000 likes on the video, we'd do the ghost pepper.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you guys want to see it, go back and watch that episode, and then do the and then hit the like button. And if we get 2,000 likes, we'll do it. Like this.
Yep.
2,000 likes is all we need. I'm trying to look for the. Where is it at? I don't even know. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find this thing. It's taking longer than I thought.
I'm afraid to look at his pictures.
We have so many episodes, dude. It's crazy to think about that. I don't even know where the thumbnail for that one is. It wasn't right at the beginning, was it? I have all the thumbnails that I'm looking through right now.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many good episodes, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Episode 20. I was right. Spicing things up was episode 20.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so go check that out. Episode 20. Link in the description if you want to see that. I'm surprised I got that one.
You know, actually, I'm not surprised.
Why?
Because you can rattle this off like crazy. And for me, I have to really think about it.
Rattle what off? What do you mean?
Like, rattle off like, oh, that was episode so-and-so. Oh, yeah, that was when we did this. How do you remember that?
I don't know.
You remember things in more detail is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at.
It's kind of my job too, though. Realistically, like I have to be on Johnny on the spot with a lot of the stuff, because if we didn't, we'd be completely unorganized.
But you're not Johnny.
Oh God. Okay.
So number 2.
Number 2 for me has to be, episode 12. Watch Your Mouth.
Oh.
That was so much fun. The audio isn't great on that. We were still working through some stuff and trying to get our first season figured out. But it's still a great episode. It's hilarious. We took those dental depressors and played the game Watch Your Mouth. If you haven't seen that, I'll put that in the link description as well. But it was hilarious because we were drunk. It was shooting the shit. It was episode.
Can I see those?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was episode 12. Let's see. Yep, episode 12.
Let me see.
So he's going to look through to see which ones. Don't look at my dick pics.
You better not have dick pics on here.
I mean, it's my phone. I probably have one on there somewhere.
I hope it's not in the middle of our episodes.
No.
Okay,
no,
then
no,
we're
no.
good.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, a lot of great stuff that we've done on the show. But yeah, Watch Your Mouth was a fun episode. It was hilarious because we couldn't understand each other at all. So that was hilarious. But
Pretty cool.
looking back at these thumbnails, dude, I'm just like, we've done so much.
Yes, we have. I was like, what?
Have you forgotten anything that we've done?
Some of them. That's one reason why I gotta go through them again.
Because you're like,
We've done so many, and my memory is awful. I don't even. My memory's horrible. Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
he's looking at the Random Hard-Ons episode. What was that? Episode 11.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So mine, number 2.
Your number 2.
Time travel.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Yeah, great episode. I love that episode. That was fun.
It really was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because we went. So the episode 9 was talking about time travel, and so we were going into kind of everything that encapsulated time travel and the theoretical possibility that time travel existed. Not necessarily a dirty subject, just a casual, everyday subject. And in the episode, we played with the idea that we were all in a simulation. That the way to get out of the simulation was to yell out loud, "I know," and really confirm it and believe that you know you're in a simulation and that you want out now.
Yep.
And so we did that.
I'm trying to remember though. There was one of the episodes that we just got like trashed.
I think it was the first shoot in the shit.
wasn't the first.
Wasn't that one? It wasn't one where we were in the green. Because we were pretty messed up on that one.
I mean, we were pretty messed up on that one. That wasn't the one I was thinking of, though. This is the one we basically ended up, like, I don't know how we did this, but we stayed in the studio all night.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. What episode was that?
Was it the one where I was going to throw up? Or I thought I was going to throw up? No, I don't think so.
No, because you went home pretty quick after that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, somebody took him home pretty quick.
I didn't drive home.
I was like, let me rephrase that one.
I didn't drive. I think it was the Watch Your Mouth one.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah, I think that was the episode. So it was our 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It was a great episode. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
So
the number one.
Is that your number 2?
No. My number 2 was the oh my gosh. Now I'm drawing a blank now.
It was a Random Hard On. No, it was a time travel episode.
Time travel.
Time
Gosh,
travel.
Dang.
That was episode.
I'm thinking of my number 1
9,
right now.
right? Yeah, I was shooting the shit. Yeah. My number 1. That's tricky because there's so many good episodes. And I love them all. I really do. I liked filming them all. I enjoyed filming them all. Although my number 1 is not just one episode.
Oh jeez. Okay.
It's we just did it. It was the 25 Days of Sex Toys. It's a 6 episode series. All of those episodes were a blast. So much time and effort was put into those, and we poured our heart and souls into the making of those episodes.
Definitely.
And I mean, they're like, listen, they're dirty and they're funny and they're dorky, but to us, like, that was a lot of effort, a lot of time. And so we're super proud of the finished product. And it was cool to see it all come together and how funny it was. And so that's why I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, the 6 episode series, going over the bracket and doing all that. If you haven't seen the 25 Days of Sex Toys, go back to Monday the 16th and watch the whole series. It's great. I think it's a playlist in the channel somewhere. You have to check it out. It's hilarious. It's definitely worth the watch.
Oh yeah. And in all honesty, I'll have to say the same thing, but the reason for is not for the fact that like the episodes or like us doing the episodes. It was what we did creating it.
Right.
So everything we did in the beginning before we even shot it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun doing it, but at the same time, like I'm glad I did because it got me out of my comfort zone a little bit more.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But mostly just watching it over again was he can contest to it. I could not stop laughing.
Oh yeah.
Like I had tears coming down, my sides were hurting. I don't know how I wasn't rolling on the floor.
Yeah, it's just the whole thing, how it just worked out was just better than we ever could have anticipated and expected. We ran into a lot of issues too, as far as filming it.
Oh my god.
The lingerie episode, if you haven't seen that, was episode 16 or episode 47, I think. I don't know. I'm losing track now. I think it was 47. But that was a lot of work, but it was insane because we lost. So for those of you that haven't seen it yet, we had to use 46. That's what it was. So we had to figure out how to film and get the audio because we don't have lavaliers or lapel mics. So we don't have those. And we didn't have time to order any because we were running short on time and we were running behind on our filming schedule. So you see that thing taped to my chest. It's actually just a earbuds that we got from an iPhone case, and we cut the earpieces off and left the microphone and then plugged that into my phone. and then ran it on voice memos and then recorded the footage and then just synced the voice memo with the actual footage and made a makeshift lapel because we just didn't have time. We wanted to do the lavalier and lapel and do that and boom it in and everything. We just didn't have the time to do it. And it was just like, all right, we got to get it done. And it turned out way better than
definitely
I could have thought. It's a little
I was
fuzzy.
actually very impressed with all of that. Like how everything just went down. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. Like the picture is a little fuzzy, but it's still. I mean, the audio is decent. It's not a bad photo. Although you can tell it's night and day difference when you look at the footage from us trying them on versus sitting at the desk.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy. I'll have to show you when we cut here, but it was a great episode. It was a fun episode. And then we ran into a few hiccups, but all in all, it worked out in the end. So
yeah,
it was great.
oh yeah. And I was actually trying to pick episodes away from the ones you pick because I would agree with you on the other two that you picked on that.
Right.
But that series we did with the sex toys, like that was just too funny.
Yeah,
It really was.
it's cool because it's an accumulation of the work that we're doing, and we're actually doing longer form versions of the episodes and having like part 2s and part 3s, and so that's something we've kind of been experimenting with. For those of you that are listening and listen to the 25 Days of Sex Toys, we hope you enjoyed it. If you are listening to the 25 Days of Sex Toys, I do recommend maybe coming back and watching it. Because unfortunately with 25 Days of Sex Toys, a lot of that is visual representation. It's still funny to listen to, but it's definitely something that is worth watching.
If it's funny to listen to, it's going to be hilarious watching.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And that kind of brings me up to my next point. Is do you guys like the podcast? Or do you guys want to watch it? And with that being said, is if you guys want to watch the show, we are considering just making this a YouTube daily show. So it'll be Monday through Friday, 5 episodes, about 15 minutes a piece rather than 30 minutes long. And it'll be short little segments that you can watch every day. And there'll be different Potty Mouth segments on the show. It won't be a podcast, so you won't be able to get it on Spotify or iTunes or anything. It'll just be on YouTube. But this is something that we're considering because a lot of what we do has a lot of visual elements that you kind of are missing out on to some degree.
Yep.
And so if you want to see that, let us know because we want to bring you the best entertainment possible. And if you guys are enjoying the audio but really want to just watch the video, we can do that. Absolutely. It's not hard. We like filming it, and we have a lot of really cool ideas that if you guys do want season 2 instead of being a podcast just to be a show, we can do that. So
comment below.
Yeah, comment below. Let us know.
Please.
Yeah, just comment below one of two things. So if you want the podcast, just type in the comments below Potty Cast. Or if you want it to be a daily show, type in show. Just type in the word show. And that way we can kind of get a better idea of what we're looking at as far as you want a show or you want a podcast. So podcast or show, put it in the comments below, like this video, and let us know. Wow. Yeah.
That all rhymed there. Wow. You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
I can rhyme anytime.
Wow. I'm done.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Season 1 is going pretty well so far. We're about halfway through, a little under. We'll keep going till May, and then we'll have a little bit of summer break, and then we'll come back for season 2. So it's been an awesome road so far. Looking back on the episodes, been a great ride with you, man.
Truck, yeah, man.
So I'm excited to see where the rest of the season goes as far as filming and getting it all done and having fun content, and then moving on to season 2. So
yeah, man.
And plus all the other content that we have planned. So it's crazy.
Still got a lot coming at you.
Still got a lot coming at you. And with that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth Remember, if you want this to just be a daily show, go ahead and type in the comments show below. Or if you want to keep seeing the podcast, just type in Potty Cast. With that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast, iTunes, Spotify, or watch it here on YouTube. If you are watching it here on YouTube, make sure to like this video so we can keep bringing you fun, silly, goofy content like this. And with that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth. We're going to chug, and we'll see you next time on the Potty Cast.